As a Christ follower, 1 Corinthians has helped me to understand how to live out my faith day to day, teaching me to live in a way that reflects Christ to those around me. Not just when I'm at church, but throughout my day. When I first became a Christian, I focused in on helping those in need, trying to do more good than bad. Basically, I took a simple phrase from an old hymn and tried to live according to that. Maybe you're familiar with the tune, "They will know we are Christians by our love." Unfortunately, I didn't really understand how to love others in a way that reflected Christ. As I read the Bible, I soon discovered loving others is more than an act, it's a lifestyle. As I read chapter 13, I discovered I had a serious problem. I discovered an aspect of love I had never thought about, and that is what love is not. There's a whole list. As I read through chapter 13, I discovered I had a problem when I hit verse 5. A big lump formed in my stomach. And all of a sudden, something came to my mind. My report card from elementary school, of all things, right there before my eyes. Year after year, I would receive, "Jason is a pleasure to have in class." Teachers would often include describes like, "He's kind, he's thoughtful, he's hardworking." All great things, but there was one other comment that started, and it was always there. And it was right there staring at me. Easily angered. I had an anger problem that would lead me to being suspended more than once. And it caused my parents to ask me, "How is Jason a joy to have in class if you are sending him home and to the office for fighting?" While most of the time I was well behaved, I struggled with anger. My problem was I thought kindness could make up for those times I lost control. But if I wanted to be an example of Christ's love, I could not ignore those areas in my life that did not reflect that love. With God's help, I learned to let go of my anger. But more importantly, I learned if I am to be like Christ, I couldn't go about my life as before I became a Christian. I needed to make changes. Something like my anger was hard. The others in my life and my friends and my families and God's help became more important and helped me each day to improve and become more like Christ. Thank you, and God bless.